If you want to win this M24 anti-tank grenade, all you have to do is make sure you comment down below, make sure you guys leave a like on this video, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you follow those 3 steps, you'll be entered to win this anti-tank grenade in next week's video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Sinai Desert Battlefield 1 style. And today, we've got a lot of progress back over there, if you can't already tell. So we're going to go over there here in a minute. We're going to mainly be talking about that building. A couple other things we're going to be talking about. There's a couple things that are on the way as far as parts go. And we're just going to get right into this. I don't know how long this episode will be. We'll find out. But hopefully you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay guys, we're going to start over here at the, I guess this would be the front of the house. So basically a lot of you guys wanted me to leave the propaganda posters, so I'm going to be leaving those for now. Once again, all this can be subject to change. Obviously it's Lego, that's kind of the whole point. You can be able to rebuild it and modify it. The one thing that I am struggling with though is that staircase back there. I did have to move it back. It's going to be a very long staircase and it's not going to be very accurate. What I'm probably going to end up doing, this is just a thought, is taking some white plates and just doing something like this and then putting hinge pieces and putting tiles all along this and just make it angled like this, because that's about where I'm at. It's not really so much the parts. I mean, at first it was kind of like, yeah, this is taking up a lot of parts, but now this staircase, it's just not going to be accurate to the photo that I took in game. But as far as the front, I'm really digging the front. Then as far as the side goes, I believe I talked about this in last week's episode, if I move around here, how I originally had these 2 windows closer together. I moved them apart, I believe 2 studs in each direction, and I think they look much better, so I'm very happy that I did that before I started doing this first, or this would be the second floor actually. Now that's another thing, I built this, pretty much this whole top section here on this live stream right here. Feel free to check that out. Now, I did the live stream on Friday just because I didn't have time on Saturday. Once again, you guys are seeing this on Sunday, so go check that video out. Very fun little live stream I did there. So what I did was I took primarily the 16 by 16 plates I got at Bricks Cascade. Now, what I did was I tried to use as many of these as I can because they're large plates. I was able to fit 3 like that. Then I had to do some custom plating using white plates and then some other random colored plates to support them from the bottom. And then what I ended up doing was, I don't know if you guys can see in there, there's some support beams in there. Now obviously there's not going to be an interior on the very first floor, so there might be an interior on this floor because I might be able to make the roof detachable. But for this bottom floor, it's really just support to keep this, I don't want to push too hard, but it's just like the mountain, right? You have to have all this bottom support to keep it structurally sound. So that's what that is. Now what I am working on now is not only the back but kind of this front porch, right here in the picture, that section there. So there's going to be a ladder going up right here to the top or the roof, as you can see in this picture right there. So there's the ladder going up there. There is a doorway there, so that's going to be this doorway right here. Now let's see, I'm going to build it up, I don't know, maybe like that high. You guys can get perspective there. So same distance here, just gonna double it. I really wanted to get the roof done because the roof sounds really cool. I was gonna use a bunch of these pieces to do kind of those pillars. I was gonna use more of doing this technique with the little rods to get that like stick effect poking out the side. I do need to order a ladder piece. That's something I need to order. But sadly, I literally went through all except for these bricks. I went through all my white bricks. Now, obviously, I could use all these up and just stack them here, but it wouldn't look as good. So I'm going to wait to get some like longer, 1x6 bricks. But that's the problem. So I thought I was ready to just bang out this building, get it completely done and show you guys. But sadly, I ran out of parts. And now I did find this bin with all these white parts in it, but it doesn't have a whole lot of 1x1 bricks. Not 1x1 specifically, but 1 by whatever. I can't use these 2x6s, like that. And this has just a lot of like random weird pieces in it, wedge plates and whatnot. some of those really bulky parts that are kind of annoying. But one thing that I did do, I did put a doorway here, and I did change it from, I believe it's 6 studs wide. I changed it to 4 studs just because that's what not only the gate but the front door is. I did not put a door on this side because there's no reason to. You're not going to see it. I did put some more propaganda posters on the back just to break up all the white. We've got some bullet holes going up there. These are pretty cool propaganda posters. I don't know if this will focus on it or not. There you go. Lend your 5 shillings to your country and crush the Germans. Hey, sniper for victory, KD. So there's some Battlefield 1 references. This one's pretty funny. All aboard the hype train, Battlefield 1. So that's kind of an armored train reference right there. So there's those little Easter eggs, which are always cool. Then I tried to take some plates right there, all along there, just to kind of, you know, push them up, break up the coloring, and so it doesn't look like just a straight wall. I got to do something here. We're probably going to add some trees and whatnot to break that up, and then some crates and whatnot. So that's something that we're going to have to work on. And then, like I said, staircase, that's going to be an issue. We're going to have a window there, which represents, you know, it doesn't show that there's a window behind there, but I kind of figured it'd be cool to have some snipers, you know, shooting out onto the railroad tracks, or, you know, shooting back and forth between each other on the mountain. So that's kind of my plan there. But yeah, so what am I going to have to order? Lots more of white bricks, primarily 1x6s. That's kind of the universal brick that I've been using. We're going to need lots of tiles to tile all of this, plus all the top, not only for this building as well. So lots of tiles. We're going to try to get in some olive green leaves to do those trees out front to break up the color. Those, I think, will make the mock look really good. Now, it might sound weird, you know, just a couple trees, but those, if I can pull those off, I think that's going to break up the mock as far as color goes and make it look really nicely. Let me know what you guys think. But, I mean, that's pretty much it. The mock is a mess just simply because I've been working on that. And I've been ordering, or I'm going to order, once I get those parts ordered, I'm going to order parts to finish this up. Then the water tower is something we also got to keep thinking about. And then I was just thinking the other day, I might slowly try to make this field gun a kit if you guys want me to. So let me know in the comments down below and take this poll right here. Yes or no, do you want this to be a kit? It'd be probably around $20. Let me know if you guys would be interested in buying that for around $20 in that poll up there. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to go to the giveaway results from last week's episode, then we're going to wrap this video up.
Alright guys, let's pick the winners from episode 36 for the anti-tank grenade. Let's just get right into this here. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Dimples Diego, I really wanted to win the anti-tank grenade. That is a great comment. You have won the anti-tank grenade. Make sure you personal message me here on YouTube, full name, full address, and zip code, and we can work this out, and I can get that anti-tank grenade out to you as quickly as possible. Make sure you personal message me here on YouTube. Let's wrap this video up.
Alright everybody, thank you once again for watching this episode of the Sinai Desert. We're going to have lots of parts ordered and on the way. Hopefully I can find some within the United States so we can get them in the next week or so. Can get that house rolling and then work on the next one, as well as not only get ready for figures and vehicles, but that dark tan arch, got to finish that up. Other than that, we're really cruising on the mock. It might seem pretty slow, but you know, if you think, you know, 3 more episodes or so for the both the buildings, episode for the arch, then we got vehicles and figures, you know, we're looking at about probably 45 weeks maybe. You know, that's my guess. It might go to a year, but we're definitely way past 50% on this mock. Definitely, especially with all the mountains done and the building and the train track. You know, all these things that we forget about that are, you know, that took a while. Like the train track, I remember that took probably close to 3 or 5 weeks alone. So got to keep that in mind. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check out last week's episode right here. Make sure you check out the complete playlist for the Battle of Sinai Desert right here, and make sure you guys subscribe right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.